What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? Let's talk about the Ultimatum season 3, episode 9 and 10. Truth be told, this video will not be long because I was truly kind of let down. The reunion was kind of lackluster. The only thing that I actually got something out of was the Nick situation, and that's what I really wanted to listen to and see what was truly going on and the reason why Vanessa and Dave and Chanel and Micah left and who was the reason for it. Okay, so let's get into it. So in episode 9, it was the actual choice, you know what I'm saying, who's going to go with who. And when we left off of episode 8, we saw that Sandy had went over there to go meet up with what's his name, oh my goodness, JR. Okay, and I was like, why are you going to meet up with him first? Ain't nobody else go meet up with their trial partner or anything like that, but Sandy gonna meet up with JR. Now let me tell you something, to get you got your Uchi Wally, that other whole thing, JR had egg on his face. The way, you have to watch it. If you did not watch it for real, go back and look at when he saw Sandy show up. And he was just like, first of all, they was dressed alike. They was all dressed in black. They was dressed like a couple, like they was finna go on date night. I said, did y'all coordinate this? Y'all called each other, text each other, and coordinated this? I said, that's interesting. You know what? Tammy Talk, she said JR got feet in braids. And I was, ever since I seen her review where she said that, again, make sure y'all go watch Tammy Talk videos. I love her in-depth reviews on these shows, because most of the time I don't catch a lot of stuff. I just be watching just to watch it. But she really goes in, and I just love her thoughts on it. But when she said that, ever since then, I've been looking at his hair, and I said, yeah, she right. She right. And she is so right. I was like, is that really your hair or is not? JR, I need you to take the braids down. I need you to take the braids down so we can see. I need a hair check. I really do. You know, I need to see if you really draping or not, you know? But neither here nor there. He was so happy. He was like, I said, what did I say? Didn't I say she wasn't gonna choose him? She wasn't going to choose him. She never was going to choose him. And so they up there having a conversation about how everything's been, and, you know, you made me this and you made me that, and I never been so vulnerable with anybody in my life, and you just made it feel so easy and so comfortable. And she said, yeah. And you know what? I hope you continue to do that with whoever you end up with. And, you know, we could be, when we be friends and we talking and all this stuff, baby, as soon as she said the friend word, his face went from to, and he had to hide it up real quick. He had to change it real quick so we couldn't really truly catch the disappointment in his face. Girl, he was so goddamn disappointed. That's just all that it was. He was disappointed that Sandy said no. Sandy didn't even bring up the fact that she had any thoughts of going with him. Okay, or even the possibility. She literally just threw out there, you know, I'll support you in whatever it is that you do, whoever you choose, you know, because that's what friends do, something of the sort. All right, and he just had egg all over his face. And so I was just like, what did you expect, boy? What did you expect, sir? Okay. Sandy was never going to go with JR. And I truly believe, unless somebody show me otherwise, I don't even think that she's ever going to date or have dated a black man. She's, like I said, both of them, they were fetishes for each other for the moment. Okay? It was something to try that they never tried before. And I wouldn't be surprised if he ended up with a white woman at the end and, you know, wind up getting married to her and having kids with her. I mean, it'd be typical, but I wouldn't be surprised. So, hey, it is what it is. But I just get the vibe from Sandy. She was never going to be with him. Okay? She was just, you know, she was playing along with the game, okay? Yeah, she was sexually attracted. The chemistry was there. But actually being in a relationship and trying to work on that or whatever, no, that's not for her. That's not what she wanted. So, moving on from that, JR goes to Zaina and winds up telling her all this stuff about how, oh, I came here to get answers. I found my answers, and you made me this, and now I see you in a different way, and I love you, and I feel so deep in love with you. And I just see you and know that you are there for me, and you're the love of my life. And I'm just like, okay, now what you about to tell her? Do not come to me and start giving me all these sweet things about myself and about the relationship and how I did this for you, did that for you, just to say I'm still not ready and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to leave here single. Zayna, you tried to hold that together. I will say I feel like Zayna was hurt, but Zayna was prepared, and that's why she didn't cry. Okay, she didn't cry, and she even said that. She said, you know what? I kind of figured this was going to happen, but hey, it is what it is. You brought him on the show. You got your answer. You cannot force somebody just to be with you the way that you want them to and to do what you want them to. So, what did you expect? Then we get over there to Caleb and Mariah. Girl, they so goddamn boring. I'm so sorry. They boring because they ain't really got that many issues that I could see, and I already knew. What did I say? That they was gonna end up together. And they the only ones that still technically together, but we'll get to that. So then, crying and all that stuff. Scotty and Aria. Scotty did all of that. You made me change and all this stuff, and being with Zayna helped me see that I need to work on this and work on that, and both of them got issues. So basically he proposed to her. She said yes. Now I knew when that reunion came on and he started talking about it, and he said I kind of saw the pause or whatever, like she was trying to think about it for a second. I knew I wasn't crazy when I saw that. I said, girl, was you about to say something? And then she went on ahead and she said, yes. And I said, no. Why, girl? Why would you do that? You got issues. You need to go to therapy, okay? Meanwhile, we get to Nick and Sandy. Baby, Nick up here trying to say what he needs to say. Sandy trying to say what she needs to say. And all I know is at one point, Nick got it up in his mind and he saw it on her face and her body language. That girl didn't want him. Okay? That girl did not want him not one bit. And he finally got it through his head that she did not want him. Okay? He was like, you know what? Especially when he realized it when he went into his pocket and he was about to pull out something for her. Now, we thought it was going to be the ring. She thought it was going to be the ring, too. And then the look on her face was like, God damn. And he said, why did you look like that? He's like, you know what? I see what it is. You ain't got to say nothing else. Cool. It is what it is, and this ain't happening. You go about your way, I go about mine. She was like, don't do that. Don't do that. Nick, don't do that. Don't do that. He said, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? She just kept on saying, don't do that, Nick. Nick. Girl, Sandy couldn't even fake it that she didn't give a damn. Like, at one point, Sandy went like this. And I said, girl, I know you're not trying to squeeze out no tears. She lifted her head back up and said, absolutely not. And I said, oh, okay, cool. On the one hand, Sandy gave Jezebel, okay? She did. She gave a little bit of harlot spirit. But I can't really judge that because, I'm cool with a lot of Jezebels and a lot of harlots. So, it is what it is. And I actually kind of, when it comes down to it, I don't really dislike Sandy. I don't really dislike her. For some reason, especially after realizing what's going on with Nick, bitch, that's just what it was. She was like, I do love him, but, Nick. I said, girl, you don't feel a damn thing. The way that she left that, it was like she was finna go kick it with the girls after this and go get another nigga. That's what it felt like. I said, Sandy, stop playing. We get to the reunion, though. Mariah and Caleb are still together. They showed them going and traveling and all this stuff. Okay, fine. They have not gotten married. They're doing a destination wedding probably in 2026. They are already looking into getting things planned, caterers, all that stuff. Okay, fine. Mariah said, bitch, I want to come here because I want to have I need some answers. I need to know what the hell was really going on between you and Aria. Aria put that motherfucker on blast and said, bitch, you up here acting like you wasn't doing nothing. You ain't had no contact with me. You was all up in my DMs. You was liking my pictures. And then when I asked you why you doing this or whatever, next thing you know, I found out that I'm blocked. And then you unblocked me and did all this other stuff. And, you know, I guess Scotty was right a little bit, trying to say that there really was some issues, some little feelings or whatever that he was having, and he was lying about it. But at one point, you know, Caleb was trying to deny it, and he had to just go ahead and come clean, and that's just what it was. He did have a little bit of emotional connection with her, and it's understandable. That's what the experience was. I don't know why he was trying to hide it and make it seem like that's not what was going on and you was just there for friends. It is okay if you're around somebody all the time and they're giving you exactly what it is that you need, that you've been yearning for, you've been looking for, you've been searching for. Then yeah, it's a possibility you're gonna get a little bit of feelings, whether it's on a romantic type or friendship or even more. You know, I'm just saying. So yeah, I felt like you could have been truthful about it. Mariah wasn't going no goddamn well. Okay, moving on from that. Speaking of Scotty and Aria, Scotty full of shit. Okay, Scotty wanted to laugh at that whole situation. Scotty was trying to, I don't know if he just had a nervous thing that was going on, because his face was always in a smirk the whole time. Aria up there crying, his face in a smirk. He tried to fake like he was going to cry, his face in a smirk. I said, what's going on, Scotty? Scotty probably passed it at this point. I'm going to just put it up to that. I'm going to just try to make it seem that that's what it was. He passed it, right? But I would not be surprised if Scotty and Aria get back together. Aria said, basically, the day after they did the proposal and all that shit, she called off the engagement. And he was like, he knew that wasn't right. Basically, y'all was just doing this shit for the show. And I feel like at that point, she just didn't want to embarrass him on the cameras. That's just what it was. And so that's why she said yes. But she said, you know, we can work on this. We can go to counseling and all that stuff. And it took him forever to finally say yes to go to couples counseling. And even then, they couldn't figure it out. And I'm like, if it takes all of that for you to figure out what's going on with your relationship, y'all don't need to be together. Okay, it don't take that much. It really don't take that much. If you are meant to be, shit's supposed to just fit. Okay, for the most part. Yeah, we all gonna have a little bit of issues here and there in our relationships. But if y'all can't get on common ground on the basic things, and I'm not just talking about him, I'm talking about her as well, because she's not innocent in that relationship. She has issues that she needs to be worked on, you know, and that's why I feel like people need to have time to themselves before they go jump into another relationship, because y'all bringing so much baggage. You bringing trauma, you bringing, you know, things from your childhood, you bringing all of that into your relationship and causing them to fucking fail. That's man and woman. You know what I'm saying? And so that's just what's going on. You don't know how to communicate. You don't know how to, you know, control your anger and all of this. And you don't know how to listen. And that's what was going on for both of them in that relationship. And, you know, they still talk, I guess. But the way that they left it, it was like, it's a possibility that, you know, they could get back together once they work on things or work on themselves. Shockingly enough, you notice how Scotty did not try to get all up in his chest, and, you know, he wasn't being like all up in arms and being so boisterous or whatever. He was just very calm, very chill. And I feel like he did that because of the simple fact of how he came off when he was on the show. The way he went off on Zaina, the way he went off on Aria, the way he went off on JR, which I feel like at this point was justified. You know what I'm saying? Because this whole time, you know, for the most part, I was cool with JR. For the other part, towards the end, I started seeing JR for who the fuck he really is. JR is one of them cute fuck boys, okay? You know what? You just can't do nothing with them. Okay? You can't take them serious all the time. All right? Not with a nigga that wear them braids like that, and them clothes was a little bit too tight for me. Okay? Let your nuts breathe. That's what I needed him to do. And I need them to drop a little bit, because that... he was playing games. That's just basically what it is. You can't tell me he was playing a whole bunch of games with Zaina. And at this point, I really feel as though he went on this show just for Zaina, but he already knew, regardless of what he was going to do, how the outcome was always going to be, he was leaving single. That's just what it was. He didn't like her like that. Not no more. And we realized that when they started talking, and Zayna said towards like the last year of the relationship, she could feel him kind of like distancing and drifting away. Okay. And I'm sitting here like, well, if you felt that way, you really thought that that was a good idea for you to bring this man on this goddamn show and thinking that that was going to make him want to come back and be something with you. No, you basically used this show to break up with him and made it so that he'll break up with you so you wouldn't have to be the villain. That's what it felt like, Zayna. I ain't mad at it, but that's what it felt like, okay? But at the end of the day, he the villain, okay? Because the way he tried to gaslight her and make her seem like she was the one that kept on contacting him, you know, she moved out. First of all, Zayna, why you move out and move right down the block from him or across the street from him? Get the fuck away from me. Okay, I don't want to see you. I'm talking. That's if I'm done with you, I don't want to see you. So that's why I knew everything was going. She was still holding that door of opportunity open, and so was he. If you trying to make it seem like, oh, I kept on telling her I needed to heal, I need to process things. I still needed to process things, and I'm still processing and all of this. And that's what I keep on telling her. And she up here trying to act like, you know, what are we? Can we get us another chance? And I'm telling her no, because I'm trying to process things. I don't know where we at and all this stuff. Woo, woo, woo. And you're the one that's calling me, and you're the one that's trying to do this and do that. But yet she's saying you stand up all hours of the night with her on the phone. You kicking it at a crib. You trying to downplay the fact that you did get her Christmas present. She got you Christmas present. You spent Thanksgiving together, all this stuff for your birthday, all this or whatever. She doing all this stuff like she's still a girlfriend. And then you trying to make it seem like it's just her being delusional doing it. No, you was allowing it because you was entertaining it because you was doing it and you wanted it too. Truth be told, I really feel like they were still fucking in the process. Because that's what exes do. You know, you break up and you still be having sex some of the times. And that's why the feelings get so confused. Like, what are we? And I feel like that's what it was with Zayna. They probably were still having sex. You know, technically they were still doing the same thing that they was doing as a couple. And so she was a little confused. That's just what it was. And he was entertaining it. He was throwing it out. You wasn't stopping it. You was engaging in it. You know? And the whole situation with the Scotty calling JR talking about he wanted to be get a hall pass and all that situation. When Zayna had said, I got the receipts right here. Who got a phone? Let me see your phone. And I said, why you can't pull it up on your own phone? Zayna, bitch, you just wanted to show out a little bit. She took Nick Lachey's phone, scanned the back of her freaking fingernail because she had a little QR code on it. I said, girl, what? And the text messages came up, the screenshots. Basically, it was something that Aria was saying, you know, trying to say like they're going to make it seem like the guys was there for a hall pass. Nobody really said that that's what JR was doing or that Scotty said that JR said it. And it was already cleared up. And so Zayna was like, why the hell did you want to bring it up like that? So basically what she said, I feel like he did that on purpose to try to sabotage the experience, Scotty's experience and my experience, so that you can be mad and pissed off and all of that. Because he just gives that aura to her. And I was like, you know what? Truth be told, yes, that's probably what he did that for, because I can see it now. You know what I'm saying? You are a terrible person, Jay. I'm just going to tell you that, okay? And it just is what it is. You know, while Zayda was trying to tell you, you was up there lying about how deep it was with Sandy. And Zayna and Nick had a little conversation. They was like, I wouldn't be surprised if they actually had sex. Sandy said they never had sex. JR said that they never had sex. I don't know if I believe it, but okay, if that's what you say, you know. And they have to understand that it's reasonable for people not to believe that they never had sex because the chemistry was so goddamn strong and palpable between them. Okay, you could cut that bitch with a goddamn butcher knife, okay? With a goddamn machete, bitch. That's how thick that shit was, you know? And that's the vibes that y'all was giving out, so you can't really be upset that people was thinking that you was fucking, because it looked like y'all had probably fucked. And then kind of found out they kissed more than once, and they kissed more than twice. And that whole time, I forgot about the third kiss. I said, how the fuck? What? How many times? The fact that you can count them, I don't believe it. But okay, cool. JR is a piece of shit. Girl, they asked him, Did you think about that there was a possibility that y'all could possibly get back together? He said, when I came on here, yeah, I was thinking that, but that's a now. I don't even know. I said, no, Zayna, keep going. Keep going. Move past him. He showed you who he was. He was never, ever going to marry you, okay? Never. Never. And you shouldn't have to force somebody to. You shouldn't have to give them an ultimatum or whatever. Just move on, okay? Nick and goddamn Sandy. That relationship never should have been. All right. And at this point, Sandy, I'm kind of looking at you and I want to know, did you partake in a little bit of stuff too? Did you or did you not? I'm not saying that you did. I'm asking questions because Vanessa and Dave came out there and because Chanel and Micah said no, they wasn't coming to show up. And I really did think that I thought it was Micah and Chanel that was the one that pulled the plug and said, you know what, we can leave. It was actually Dave and Vanessa. Dave was okay with it because he felt like he had already got what he came there for. He learned what he needed to learn to do for her. They're still not engaged, but they're still together. And I am okay with them not being engaged because you still have to learn each other, obviously. If you're going to put me in an experience like this, I don't want to be made to feel like, oh, I had to force your hand the situation for you to be engaged to me without you really wanting to do it because you wanted to do it and you popped up on your own without me having to put you on the show. That'll make me feel some type of way. So yeah, take your time. And if you can't wait that much longer, Vanessa, then you can leave and you can go away. You know, same thing with Dave, right? But basically what it came down to is Nick was up there still doing the booger sugar. And I remember watching something and he said, you know, he was up there doing alcohol and the alcohol was just making him do a whole bunch of stuff. You know, he had started drinking a whole bunch of heavily and all that or whatever. And so I had tweeted and I said, now, is it really just the alcohol that you're doing or is it something else in conjunction too? Baby, it was the booger sugar. Okay, he was sniffing, snorting, and doing all of that stuff. And the way that we found that out is prior to the show coming on, the reunion, Vanessa had went on TikTok and did a video and was talking about it. Basically, yeah, because on a reunion, she didn't want to put out some of the stuff that he was doing. She was just basically saying it wasn't a good situation to be in. All right, he was doing a fucking lot. You know, the things that he was saying to her, he just came off kind of like abusive a little bit, for the most part. You know, and this is according to her. And you know, the drugs was happening. He lied about a lot of the stuff in order to get on the show, said that he wasn't doing stuff that he really was doing. And yeah, that's why he was spiraling. So that's why I never could understand why people were feeling sorry for Nick when he was spiraling out. And they were really trying to make Sandy look like she was the villain because she just didn't care. Sandy literally was doing what he told her to do or brought her on the show to do. You brought her onto this show to do a trial marriage with other people and then do a trial marriage with you to see if she was ready to be married because you were ready to be married. So she comes on the show and she does that and you spiral out of control because she's doing what you brought her on the show to do. I don't blame her. I don't blame her for any of that shit. That was a grown man who could not handle his emotions and who needs help. That's just what it is. And Sandy, you were right for not choosing him or for saying no all those times because now we see exactly why she was saying no. He has problems, major problems, and he needs to get that shit fixed. That's just all that it is. You know what I'm saying? He needs rehab. He needs therapy. Probably a psychotherapist. You know what I'm saying? Probably a little bit of medication. I don't know. But he needs to get help for the traumas that he has been enduring his life that's causing him to resort to alcohol and drugs and to lie and to be dangerous. So you lied and did all this stuff and therefore you put other people in danger. Nick needs to get some consequences happen because what if they would have went on head through with the trial marriage and Vanessa wouldn't allow? Ain't no telling what would have happened to Vanessa. She was scared, bitch. She said, no, I got to get the hell up out of here. And I said, I don't blame you, girl. Nick, Nickelodeon. Y'all remember that? Yeah, he got issues. But at the end of the day, he said he dating somebody. Okay, girl. Sir. Yeah, I call everybody girl, so don't feel offended. But okay, if that's what you feel, I hope mama watching and seeing what was going on. But yeah, mentally, I just feel like everybody wants to be loved. Everybody wants to be in a relationship. But everybody don't need to be in a relationship right away. I really feel like if you're going to enter into a relationship, you have to make sure that you have your life in order. And again, we are imperfect, so nothing's going to be 100%, but at least have it at least 95. I'll even give you 80, okay? But, you know, you bringing all these baggages into these relationships and causing people harm and stuff like that. And, you know, whether it's emotional harm, if it's physical, if it's mental, like, that's why these relationships don't be failing. Because you don't know the person. They be rushing shit. They be bringing so much shit in. Girl. Anyway, I'm gonna need we to get some other hosts, okay? Because Nick and Vanessa, y'all were barely there on that stage. I just need y'all to understand that. Get some other hosts for these reunions, okay? But yeah, that was the ultimatum. If there's any other things you want to talk about, put it in the comments. Y'all could discuss amongst yourself. The season went by real quick, bitch. Real quick. Please don't do that for the next season. Oh my goodness. Y'all better bring the Ultimatum Cruel Love back. I need another season. Okay? This season was the best season out of all the 3 regular ultimatums. And, you know, Queer Love was one of my favorites as well. So this season and Queer Love, top 2. But you guys tell me how y'all feel, and I will see you guys later. Peace.